This is a Sony 200 to 600 millimeter f5.6 to 6.3 lens, and just today I took this photo with it. I would like to talk about people commenting about how the G series or the Gold series is not quite as good as the Gold Master series. And while I am a big advocate of shooting with the Gold Master GM glass, this lens is an exception for me. And the reason why I say that is I have taken some of the best photos with this lens. Now, some of the lenses I will agree in the G series perhaps will not be as sharp, but I would say for this being a super telephoto lens, 200 to 600 millimeters, I would definitely purchase this lens over and over and over again if I had to. Taking a look here at the settings that I used for this shot, I shot it at 433 millimeters. I shot it at 1/30th of a second at f/18 using ISO 100. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this photo in particular is because I prefer, when at all possible, not to use filters. I'm not really a big fan of the look and the feel. I think sometimes kind of changes the photos when a filter is added onto the front. So like an ND filter, for example, I do have them for this lens. The thread is a 95 millimeter thread on the 200 to 600, so it's pretty big, and you can definitely easily spend $100 on a filter. But again, for me, it's just the look and the feel. So instead of putting a filter on, I just opted to use the camera settings that I had. Obviously, when you're shooting really slow shutter speeds, you have to worry about the amount of light that is coming into the camera sensor. So for that reason, I stopped up significantly. Now, f/22 can at times, it has been rumored to say that it's definitely not the sharpest setting on the lens, and rightfully so. I would imagine that most people that are buying an f5.6 to 6.3, they're going to be shooting probably somewhere in that aperture range, or maybe, within a reasonable amount up to f11 or so with that. But I would have to say this photo is exceptionally sharp for shooting, especially above 400 millimeters. It's pretty slow at 30th of a second. But if you have any questions about this lens, about the photo, or about anything else on my page, please let me know. I'm happy to help, and I hope that this information has been slightly helpful for anyone interested in getting this lens.